Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Colby from Sanitarium Productions. We're back again with another D&D review. Today, we're taking a look at the Nolzur's Marvelous Pigments Adventurer's Paint Set. This is a fairly new little item from the Dungeons & Dragons crew. It's a set of miniature paints. This comes from the Army Painter, so pretty cool. You get 10 paints, a paintbrush, and the exclusive miniature Minsk and Boo. Retail price is around $24. I actually picked this up at my local game store, and I'll put a link in the description down below to where you can take a look at it on Amazon, and you can pick it up there if you would like as well. Very cool looking packaging. This is geared towards character players. So they actually have a couple of these different sets out now from D&D, and very cool looking, and I really am glad to see this because as I have mentioned in a couple of my past videos, I'm starting to get back into the paint side of things, and this kind of just works out really well, so I can do this some of this through the actual D&D brand stuff. So anyways, very cool looking package. It's got basically the same artwork that we've seen in like the starter set and some other stuff, so very nice that they're kind of continuing that theme here. Taking a look at the actual packaging, we've got just kind of normal branding stuff here, the D&D 5th edition stuff kind of all the way around. We've got the copyright information, Gale Force 9, Wizards of the Coast, Army Painters, and then the back of this actually shows what colors you actually get in the set, along with what the miniature might look like if you finish painting, and the other set that's available for the Monsters paint set, along with some description-y stuff here. So very cool looking. If you've ever done any painting, this kind of should be right up your alley as far as all that goes. But let's take a look at what's inside real quick. Just gonna see what we can do here. It's actually halfway started already for us, so just rip this thing open. There we go. Throw that to the side. No actual tape or anything holding this thing together, so bloop, 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 bloop. Nice little plastic tray it looks like. Slide everything out, dump it out, and there's the empty box that we will actually hold on to so we can kind of store everything in it later. We get a Army Painter brochure thing. So let's see what they got. Spray, paint, dip done. Some cool tools. Nice little insert here, showing you kind of how to go about doing all this stuff. Some of the other paints available, some tools if you need to do that kind of thing, some cool paint brushes, quick shade stuff, battlefield basing. So all around a pretty decent insert here for Army Painter supplies, so very nice. We also get a product placement ad for all the rest of the official Nolzur's Marvelous Pigment stuff here. Let's flip through this real quick. So we got online painting tutorials that you can go check out at the Army Painter. And we got the cool owlbear. There's Minsk and Boo that's in this set. The Adventurer's Paint set. The Monsters Paint set. And some paintbrushes that you can also pick up. So pretty cool. So check that out, thearmorpainter.com/D&D. And now we actually get to the actual set itself. So let's grab the miniature first because I like miniatures. Let's see, how are we going to do this? So let's zoom in here and see. Let's slide this up to the top and zoom. Readjust the camera a little bit so I can actually see what's going on here. So this is Minsk and his little friend Boo here up on his shoulder. So pretty good little miniature. Flipping it over to the bottom, you've got the, I don't know if this will pick up on there or not. There we are, Minsk and Boo 2018 Wizards. Pretty nice detail on this thing. looks really nice. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty cool one to go ahead and start painting. So some nice detail work on that. So cool mini. Zoom back out here so we can get a look at what's going on everywhere else. And get back to the actual paint set here. We do have a nice little brush up here in the top. It is taped down, so I'll cut this tape out real quick. And pop this guy out. So, pretty cool looking paintbrush. It does have the Dungeons & Dragons logo on it. Again, I'm not sure how well this picks up on the camera, so if you can't quite see that, I apologize, but it does have the D&D logo, and it just says starter brush or starter. So, pretty nice fine tip on it, so that's pretty good for some detail work. Goes back in there pretty easily. Have to kind of be careful to not do what I just did and screw up those bristles. I don't know. Paint brushes and tips and everything are always kind of iffy, so best thing I can say is just find some that you like and just kind of stick with them and go with it. But yeah, it's cool that we get a cool brush in here, so that's about all we'll say about that. Going on and checking out the paints. We've got some nice looking paints here. I don't know how much is in this. If it says on here anywhere. I don't think so, but these are all just Army Painter D&D branded. So some nice eyedroppers. Pop that out. You do have the actual paint itself in there. It's coming out a little bit. Some settling may occur, so be sure you shake these things up really well to get it to all mix all the pigments up and everything like that. So yeah, so this one is Bugbear Brown. They've kind of labeled pretty much all of these as D&D themed things, so that's kind of a nice touch here. But Bugbear Brown. We also get Dragonfire Red. We get Angelic Yellow. Lawful White. Pretty nice. You get a gray primer, which is always good. You kind of will need to kind of clean these a little bit and prime all of them. So nice that they include some primer. Most of these kits don't necessarily do that. Abyssal Black. And we have Mithril Silver. Should be a nice metal color, I'm hoping. And we've got Kraken Blue. Pretty cool. And we have Flump Pink, if I'm saying that right. Pretty nice. Flesh tone basically is what that is. And then we have lastly Treant Green. So they've kind of covered their bases here and got most of our primary colors, most of the basic colors you'll need for pretty much any adventurer slash player character slash whatever else you can think of here. But this is not only for that. You can use it for any miniature. It's just that this is kind of geared for, you know, someone who wants to do a miniature for their own player, their character. So this is a really good all-around kind of starter set here for painting, and they got some really cool colors in here. Yeah, so I've not actually used these yet, so I don't know how well they work, but I will try to do some painting with them and get back to you. But this is just meant to be a quick, you know, what's in here, what's included, and what can you expect out of it, just kind of out of the box. So I think we got all our bases covered here. Drop some comments down below if you've picked up this set and have used it already, or if you've used any of the other Army Painter sets in the past. You know, put some feedback down there below. Let people know what you think of the particular paints, and you know, what do you think about this particular set. It's pretty much all the time we have for today. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, Drop some comments. Let us know if you'd like to see something specific reviewed in the future. And until next time, game on!